Thank you, Father, for this beautiful day that you've allowed us to see, the many blessings that you've given in our lives, and even the things that we pray that we want. We thank you for all that we already have. We thank you for what's been lost, but that you've filled it in for, and we thank you for what you're going to give us that we haven't even known to ask for. We ask today that you just bless us, keep us, unite us, build us as a family, as a unity, as a community. We pray that you do what you can only do. All right, we are here for season 2 of The Shit We Do for Love. Get ready for an amazing, amazing show right now.
In the world full of 10s, I'm number 1.
The honeymoon may be over, but now I'm open to new beginnings.
New brand, new boo. Let's be clear, I am ready for the world.
I'm famous for being arrogant, but hated for being real.
In the past, I struggled with my passion for love. Now I have everything I need.
I had a dream that I was a king, but once I woke up, I was still a king.
I may be a jack of all trades, but I will never trade my truth for a lie.
All right, we are officially starting the reunion for season 2 of The Shit We Do for Love. Guys, are you excited about today's reunion? Yeah, so we're gonna have a good talk today, right? Look, this season has been full of a lot of love, but also tension. And you know, the funny thing about 2021, it's been a year of exposure. Politicians have been exposed in sex scandals. Relationship coaches have been exposed with side chicks. And in this season, we've had a few exposures as well. So I'm looking forward to what's going to happen and what's going to be said, what's going to be shared on this particular reunion.
This season on The Shit We Do for Love.
Tonio is someone I've been knowing for years. We've been knowing each other for over 10 years. So, you know what the game is. They scream and holler before they fight. I always kept in touch throughout the years. He's been in relationships, I've been in relationships. And ironically, quarantine brought us together again.
Oh, what's up, handsome?
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Ryan, rah, whatever they want to call me. But I'm back for season 2 of The Shit We Do for Love. But that don't mean I ain't find love. Cause I did. Your boy Rah is dating now.
Well, just know I'm always here for you, you know. We in this forever now.
Oh, that sounds like a toast. Forever.
I'm a young woman in America, and I'm trying to get my groove back. Can Maddie, Noel Ferguson get his motherfucking groove back?
She suggested the whole tarot thing. Maybe you can come by one day. I'll flip the cards on you so you can tell me if I'm worthy to read the book.
Oh, okay. That'd be cute.
Are you hiring a boyfriend?
I must got a lot of buddy. I must got a lot of buddy.
But listen, that's not cut up. Because if you
I must got a lot of buddy, bitch. A bitch is rich.
If you are hiring a boyfriend, but listen, hold on, let me get it out.
No,
if you hold on. Because I'm not gonna, no, but you're figuring over here, I'm just trying to calm you down. You're just doing a lot. But this is the thing that I have with you. You brought that up. You didn't know me at that time. I never saw you a day before in your life, and you was running history. But why would you bring his business to the group?
I think that Travis likes the attention. So what we do is just make him feel comfortable.
I don't understand. People so worried about me last year not dating nobody. Now I'm dating somebody. Now I'm happy. Now I'm in a great space. And then you trying to attack me. I don't ask about your relationship, who you dating. If you happy, if everybody happy, I'm fine with that.
I mean, obviously you didn't give a fuck about me. You said you wasn't gonna reach out. You didn't.
I wasn't, but it's just so much going on.
Y'all friend Damian or whatever sit around Noel and talk shit about me and you, and they had their own conversation. Then Damian bring it back to me and you, and make it seem like it's Noel. Bro, I already know. That's why I was like,
Damian ain't brought shit back to me.
oh, bro, I'm gonna tell you what it is. I put the 2 and 2 together because that's what it is.
Single and trying to dip my feet into dating and whatnot.
He's having a party. Who's Travis? Malcolm first. Malcolm. I honestly feel like that if Tim did what he did or whatever, them two women, that's a strong allegation.
The same way that's your friend, I'm gonna have to say
And you should.
Some people think that he paid.
Yeah, I heard that too, and I want to talk to my good sister about that.
How old are you?
I am 24.
So you're a young boy.
At the end of the day, whether you're 24, 34, or 44, don't make it seem like you're trying to curve me.
I'm about that life. Girl, I'm about that too. I ain't gonna need that.
Hey, y'all see another day in the future? Okay, well, let me just say this.
I got another show I gotta do.
That's
Good
fine.
night.
That's a cloud chaser right there.
You over here trying to explain why you got this rent-a-center boyfriend, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
Let's say he was bumping cats.
Oh,
with,
too.
Timi, here's your toast.
Why are you trying to be big and bad now? Because little do you know, I've already reached the point where I'm at 9. And I can go to 10 by clocking you in your face and in your throat and I ain't gonna have no remorse for it.
If I had it my way, though, I would like to be able to, just get up and go.
You wanna be like us. You wanna be like us.
So you about to piss me off. And I don't want to have an issue with you. But shit, shut the fuck up.
Cause you're in the house
This is your situation. I don't give a fuck about people. I don't give a fuck about people.
Tyvan, welcome in. This is your first season.
Yes.
How's it going for you?
I feel great.
You
I'm
feel
excited to talk things out.
I love it. You are very dressed up.
Yes.
This is not FUBU.
This is not FUBU.
At all.
And if it was, I would probably own that because it's black owned.
Hello, all right. It's still black owned.
Not
I know
wrong,
that's
FUBU.
right. For us, by us.
Yeah.
Hello. Tell us about your outfit, please.
Yes, this is an amazing designer by, forgive me, his Instagram is OB. So please go out and follow him. He's an amazing person, and when I saw it, I just had to have it, so.
How have you enjoyed this season?
This season has been fun. Aside the mess and the craziness, it's been good. Yeah.
We're going to get back to you about some things, but
Thank you.
Welcome in. Your first season as well.
Yes.
Yes.
God bless.
And what do you have on? Because this is slaying everyone right now.
Thank you.
We are eating our sunglasses.
So this is from a designer based in LA. His name is Ventry Pieces. He is also black owned, and he is my love bug for life.
Oh, I love it. And
I know.
how have you enjoyed this season so far?
Season was, for the most part, it was fun. But watching it back is a different story because just people have different realities. So
Different realities, which we'll all dive into in a moment. And speaking of realities, let's talk about the reality of this outfit. Who made this?
This is a custom piece by Jaelan Moore, honey, represent the big and tall section all across the world. Black owned and gay operated. Amen.
Yes. Y'all give it up for these black designers out here doing their thing. I love it. And how have you enjoyed this particular season?
It's been different.
Explain different.
Not so genuine.
Okay, not so genuine. We'll dive into that because I think there's a lot to unpack in that one. What about for you, my brother? What do you have on today? This is looking really, I want to say right down in the swamp with the a gator. Okay.
New Orleans vibe.
I do straight New Orleans, right? I love it. It's looking great. Who made this?
Tyree, he's from Florida, but he lives in Atlanta now.
All right.
He styled Candy, Escape, and a lot of other people I cannot name. But he did this. And me.
And you.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Tyree, and he's billionaire or something like that on Instagram.
Awesome. Well, how have you enjoyed this particular season?
I had a lot of fun this season, especially with Damian and Ware kicking in like we always do. And other than that, and showed my love life for the first time on the show.
Yes, you did.
I finally found
in a
love
real
this
way.
Season.
We had you crying. I didn't mean to make you cry, brother. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that too. But
I didn't mean to make you cry.
That experience was very helpful for me, so I was able to open up a lot more this season. So
I'm glad, brother. Good to meet you as well. And for you, Robert, tell us what you have on today.
Just something I just threw out the closet. You know?
Well, your closet,
the
you are
was brown and stuff,
yes.
so I said I threw a little copper on. It came out like this.
Just a little piece of that.
This is hair for me.
What about your experience this season?
Well, this is my second season. This season has been cool. I also talk about my love life, and I bring my love life in front of the camera as well. Because, I'm not a hoe. But
Wait a minute.
Like people say I am from like season 1 or whatever like that. And
no, they just said you were in the streets.
No, I didn't say.
No, they said you were in the
they
streets.
said.
Season 1, they were like, you're in the streets. That's all.
I think we said socialite, didn't we?
Socialite. It was something like to that nature.
Something in regards to that.
I do a lot of social.
No, it was on the scene. That was the direct.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that what I said?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was on the scene.
On the scene. Yes. It was on the scene. Yes. Let's start with one of the new cast members, Noel.
Oh God.
We're gonna start with you. We might as well.
Hey, let's go.
You-
I'm ready.
I mean, you gave
Always.
us so much life. I mean, the colors, the animation, the conversations. You were an initiator of a lot of talks that happened online. Do you feel like, and we'll just jump right in here because I really want to know the relationship dynamics that you all have. I think everybody wants to know what you all feel about each other before we even dive into some of the other talks. How do you feel about D'Angelo? Do you feel like he is particularly messy, or what do you feel in general?
So I don't know him in real life. I only know him from the life of the show.
Gotcha.
So when it comes to him coming into the show, I got messy right off the bat. And so I just decided to play with that messy and just, help people expose the snakes in their grass, cut some levels down. So God bless him. I don't really know him outside of this. So I
you're
can't really
saying
just
his
form an
outfit is
opinion.
appropriate?
I love the crocodile tears. I absolutely love it.
Okay. And for you, what did you think of him coming into the show and your first impression, second impression?
Initially, I thought that me and Noel, that was my first time meeting him at the brunch.
Yes.
I really was interested in getting to know him, like, seriously. Like, even from the brunch before we started getting into messy stuff, we was having a conversation. We was all just getting to know each other. He said he was a Navy or Army brat or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I like this dude. I asked him, was he a model and stuff like that? But after that, he rubbed me the wrong way when he was like, he made stuff bigger than what it was, like with the whole brunch scene. And I was like, I didn't say it like that. I mean, I didn't make it seem this way. It's like he carried something that wasn't supposed to be as messy as it looked. I just came to that brunch to do what I was supposed to do.
And what was that?
And that was to speak about a conversation within the group.
What was the
We
conversation?
don't have a conversation, and everything that everybody is talking about. When I said that, when I brought up the fact that they say Travis is renting a boyfriend.
Okay.
So he said that was messy.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, that's something that Travis had told me.
Right.
Travis was
Off
not
camera.
there.
Yes.
Yeah, Travis was not there, but the person who Travis told me said it was there.
Okay.
So that's why I brought it up. And it of course, it's gonna look messy on TV when I say it. And the way my character is, it looked like I'm being messy, but I'm not. It's just commentary on how I do stuff. But I was not being messy.
How do you respond to that?
At all.
I can definitely see where he's coming from in regards to, how it played back.
Mm-hmm.
I would say in the moment, like I was a little shocked because it was like, this is our first time, coming together minus Travis. And so it was like, I guess the way I looked at it was, if I'm coming into the situation, I should be leaving the situation not knowing something like that. That should have stayed between the people that knew.
Okay.
And it could have unfolded when he was around. So I looked at that and was like, okay. And I think at the end of the brunch, I think I told everybody, we're here to entertain. We're here to give something great. And I told them that I like to play. And everybody was like, oh yeah, we like to play too. And then when I started playing, everybody got mad. So it was like,
Do you feel like
I never said
I told you guys, because you remember.
I never said that you like to play.
No, I said I like to play. I said I like to play. If this is entertainment, we're supposed to be drama. So if you say something on camera, then I'm going to carry it on camera. But if you tell me something in the privacy, of no cameras around, no audio, no anything, then that's out of respect of it's not being done on camera.
You upheld that.
So can we move forward?
Well, the question is, you feel like you upheld what you just said about if it was on camera, you spoke about it. If it wasn't, you did not.
Yeah, I'm always going to talk about it. That's why I'm here. I
So
came here to
upheld
create
if
the
it was
mess.
off camera.
You came here to find love.
I didn't come here to find love. You guys came here to find love. Y'all found it. It's not the wrong show because y'all got picked.
And let's move on to something else. Just to keep on to you, let's move on to how you feel about your brother over here, Tyvan. Y'all were very close, it looked like early on, but then it kind of transitioned. So where are you all at now?
So me and Tyvan, we really haven't, spoken since I put the clown over your face on Instagram, and we kind of had a little chat in the YouTube comments. But with Tyvan, when I first came into the group, like my first intention was, I'm not for everybody, but whoever I attract, I attract. Mm-hmm. So instantly, me and Tyvan, were attracted to each other in a way to where it was like, okay, let's go to the party, whatever, have conversations, chit chat. And then from there, we just kind of formulated a friendship because though age doesn't matter, you're here with a bunch of old bitches. So it's like, it's whatever. But with
you older than me. Older.
I'm 24. With Tyvan.
Okay, got it.
He's the baby.
He's the baby. I'm calling myself out. Older bitches. I mean, he is the youngest. I mean, you take everything so offensive.
For my age.
But moving forward,
damn, they're a little younger than you.
And not about anyone else at this moment. So how I feel about Tyvan now is that we created a really good friendship in the midst of filming. And we did have, really good conversations. Tyvan definitely explained to me, there's certain things that I feel like you shouldn't have did. Some things came off messy, blah, blah, blah. And I was accepting of that because I think me and Damian have the same relationship. Because I'm not perfect. And I acknowledge that. I've never told anybody here that I was perfect and I should be always right because I make mistakes. I'm a flawed person. That's why I like being in front of the camera because I could watch it. And I could be like, okay, that's probably what I need to change. However, it kind of blindsided me because when we were watching it back, it just didn't seem as though what it was in the actual moments,
Which moment?
After the situation that happened at Nala's party, you mentioned that you had went on a date with Timi because the topic of Timi, of course, was up. And you said that, it was just kind of fucked up with you that he pretty much let you down on the date, but then a week later you were saying you saw on Instagram that he had a boyfriend, and he was just kind of like, what the
I didn't
fuck?
see it on Instagram. I heard it from somebody.
Well,
okay.
You brought it up still, and so it was on camera, so I was like, okay, if I'm cool with him, and me and Timi had gotten cool post that situation as well, it was like, it wasn't in the intent of blindsiding you and having you sit down with somebody that you might have had a problem with. It was messy how it happened. It was messy how I put it together. I honestly thought
why
I was
do
gonna
you feel like you have to be in the middle between us?
Because I care about both of you guys. Both of you guys were friends. So and this is where I say I'm flawed. I have to learn to mind my business, and that's perfectly fine because I realized during the duration of the filming, there was a lot of conversations that I should not have inserted myself in and tried to help navigate. So in this situation,
I told you that
and that's what I'm saying. I told you we tell each other we whatever. So I say right now to you is that yes, I felt some type of way, but I understand your commentary behind the scenes. Because it was just like watching your interviews, it was like, okay, this is what he really might have, felt, but, we were calling and hee-hee-hawing and blah, blah, blah. So I just kind of felt that way. But to go back to the Timi situation, it wasn't to blindside you in any way. It was literally to create a moment for you guys of healing, and it didn't turn out that way. So I apologize. But after the brunch, after the lunch that we had, you stated, oh, it was good that you brought him because blah, blah, blah. So it came off messy, but the solution was either I hit the target, was that healing. Now, what you guys did after that, I washed my hands of it because I was like, you know what? I tried to create a space for them to heal as me being right there because apparently you guys weren't speaking effectively when it was just you two. I realized I couldn't be the person to heal that. So I was just like, you know what? That's their situation. Kudos.
Okay.
So Tyvan, let's ask you a question. Welcome to the show for your first season. You and Tim went on a date. Tell me about.
It was more like a meetup.
It was more like a meetup. That's how you felt.
Yeah, it looked like a water break to me.
That did not seem to go well at all. Tell me about your perception of that particular encounter.
So when I met up with Timi, at first it was cool. Like the conversation that we had was cool, but I felt like when I told him my age, I'm only 24, turning 25 in a couple weeks.
Happy birthday.
So thank you. Gemini season. Hey. So I felt like when I brought up my age and other things, I felt like were really irrelevant. Like I felt like it was dragged out. Like, oh, you're young. Oh, you only 24. Oh, so why is my age such a big deal? I'm very accomplished. I'm very mature, unlike a lot of people on the show. I feel like I'm one of the most mature people on the cast, to be honest with you, and I'm the youngest. So I just felt like you were just making poor excuses as to why you don't want to continue the date. But we could have been girls, we could have kiki. Like, I mean, we're not about to bump purses because what you give on camera and off camera is two different things. So we could have kiki to make good girls, but he didn't want to do that. So I was like, okay, well, we can take it from there.
Not pocketbook, sir.
Let's just jump right into the meat of it. Are you renting Leon?
No, I'm not. He's here today.
All right.
As your friends, like you said, why we didn't know anything about him until it was time to film? What are we supposed to take up for?
You supposed to take up for your friend and not try to throw your friend under the bus.
Well, me and you, Travis, we wasn't close like we were last year.
What made you come out about this now?
This is something that, nobody should be silent about.
So it was both agreed that with no condoms, there would be no penetrative sex?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. He began to insert himself in me, and I said, you know what, no, we're not going to do this, stop. But then he pretty much laid his body on top of me and was just like, it just feels so good. And I'm like, stop, it hurts, I had went to get tested and everything.
Your results came back, and how was that? And we're back with more of the shit we do for love. I think this is really good to do because we haven't really discussed this in full on the show about what everybody does in their lives. And I think it's really good because we have entrepreneurs on the show. So for everyone watching, we get a chance to hear what everyone does. So starting with you, Tyvan, and going around, tell us what you do and what you've done.
Yeah, so I'm an artist, recent graduate from the State University, summa cum laude, 3.9
My alma mater as well.
Okay.
Yes. Behold the green and gold.
The green and gold.
I was
Okay.
the first Mr. Up the State, by the way.
Yes. I majored in mass communications. I've worked with the Washington Informer. Well, I don't know if I can say the companies, but I worked with the Washington Informer, the New York Amsterdam News. I worked with Chevrolet. I'm currently working for a production company. And I just recently relocated to Silver Spring, Maryland, right outside DC. So I live in the DMV area now.
Right.
Didn't need a cosign. My lease has my name and my name only.
No room to be clear.
Just to be clear. But yeah, I songwrite.
Shit.
I used to be on the radio as well. I've had 3 radio shows publicly. I've done a lot.
You have good music too.
Thank you. Thank you.
I like that.
I appreciate it. I don't record on my iPhone. I record in an actual studio.
You don't know either, girl.
That on the iPhone. That I pay
for. We just giving information. That's all.
Yes.
What about for you, my brother?
Me? I'm just a regular schmeggler. I'm just kidding.
Oh, no.
I work a 9 to 5 for a warranty company. I do have 2 businesses. I'm a stylist, and I do have a bracelet collection. I've worked with celebrities when I was doing styling, more active than I am now. So, yeah, that's about it.
So, awesome. What about you, boss?
So I work in insurance, and I have a eyeglass brand called Apollo by Ferguson. Apollo because I'm a Leo, and Apollo is the god of the sun, and Ferguson is because I'm a seed of my father who has been an entrepreneur my whole life. So I decided to develop a brand that would be cohesive with what I'm doing and the legacy that he wants for the Ferguson brand moving forward.
Awesome. Congratulations. For you, brother?
Child, my resume very long, but we'll be here all day. But get a short version.
Abbreviated.
I do have a 9 to 5 as well. I also work corporate side of the hospital.
Awesome.
Of course, representing the big and tall sections all across the world every goddamn day.
Every day.
Radio host, I've interviewed every celebrity or some of your favorites. I don't remember the current Vice President Kamala Harris. The list keeps going.
Awesome.
Well, I'm a guy of many talents. But right now, I've just been focusing on my entrepreneurship, and that's what I've been doing this past year. But yeah.
Congratulations. When y'all came to me, you were going through some things, but you were able to kind of work through that. Tell me a little bit about that experience.
Yes, that experience, I did not expect to come to cry at all. But what we were talking about, it made sense to just share my emotions, which was the anxiety part, because the anxiety part played a big role in our relationship. So I couldn't help it. I just had to let it out, And it made us, we made us stronger a little bit, that little sit down with you. And when you told us to make sure that we celebrate each month of their relationship, we did 2 for 2 months. We kind of forgot. We was like, okay, I think he said do it every month.
Yes.
So we got to celebrate our anniversary every month, like you told us. But that was fun. Awesome. But the first anniversary was very beautiful. Tonio took us to a very nice restaurant, and we had a good time.
Good. What about for you, Rob?
I'm an actor. I play in a lot of web series and a lot of short films on Amazon Prime and YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm also a certified nurse assistant, so I do have a 9 to 5, but I do 16-hour shifts Monday through Thursday. And other than that, yeah.
Awesome. Well, it's good to see actual relationships form out of this show and for people to actually still make it. So that's a good thing. We'll talk about some other relationships here, but let's dive into Damian. Look, did you really just want to smash Noel? I know that's really such a hard change, but did you really just want to smash Noel? Was that
No, I don't know. I don't know where that came from.
was that a?
No, I don't know. I don't know where that came from.
What is there any? I know there was some tension, and Noel has expressed some interest. So was there some mutuality in that?
Jokingly.
Oh.
I'm a girl of many banter.
Okay.
You know, I give good banter.
For the
We
show,
laugh.
For the show,
we laugh.
Reality.
Me and Noel, we went. We met at the brunch. That was my first time meeting Noel. We had great conversation at the end of the table, and we just since like September, we just been talking. You know, every day. If it's not every day, it's like every other day.
Nice.
So I've grown. Like we've got a good connection, a good bond. So
Nice.
I do feel like when he said I just want to smash, that was him playing.
But did you?
Did we?
They all want to smash. We ain't did it, but they all want to smash. Honey, this kitty cat is a
Oh my! So why didn't you address him at the political party when he was talking about people that you knew?
You're right. I definitely could address Noel. We did have a conversation off camera. Yeah, I just have to own that. I did not say nothing. And when he was doing that, the gentleman that he was really speaking about, we weren't on good terms at that point. So, yeah.
I get it. I understand. Travis, talking about you, let's just jump right into it, all right? Let's just jump right into the meat of it. Are you renting Leon?
No, I'm not. He's here today.
All right. So he
Almost
did
here
not
later.
speak much about it, and you definitely had moments. He had moments where he could have. He could have addressed it directly, right? He did not because you got a little emotional.
Which moment?
The whole moment
Okay.
when it really started, when the opportunity arose for it to happen. Since he wasn't able to speak, well, let me just ask this. Why didn't you allow him to really address it?
At which moment?
During the getaway.
The
Were you at the
Savannah
house?
trip?
Yes.
In that moment, I'm the type of person, if I go hard for my friends,
Yes.
or if I go hard for my man, I'm going to defend them. Now, was I wrong for not giving him the opportunity to speak when he should have spoke? Yes, I own up to that. But that particular moment, I'm frustrated.
Yeah.
I'm aggravated because
And tipsy.
little
Okay,
Tito's.
all right.
Little Tito's and cranberry juice.
As a
and
viewer,
stuff.
I was aware. I was like, I'm pretty sure this happened when they were a few drinks in, right?
I only had about
Everybody-
7 or 8. It wasn't like it was a whole bottle.
We was drinking the whole night.
They were shots pretty bad. But I was aggravated.
Because you were running. You were a track star.
I was surprised.
You were a track star.
You know,
that night.
I've slept very good that night. But I was just very, very
Ready for my life.
Okay, Chad. I ran into the bank, Eddie. But I was very, very frustrated because I felt within this group, it's been so hard for me dating, finding somebody that's able to deal with my type of personality and to deal with everything that comes with me. So when I finally found the guy, the man that I just felt head over heels of, and then I kind of presented it, just made it out of mockery and joke. So by this time, I was trying to figure out why was it such a hot topic when we didn't discuss anybody relationships or people who did not have relationships.
That's good. You know, I often say this, look, when people think that people who are a lot to handle can't find love, but you just got to find people with big hands, okay, that can handle a lot, that can hold a lot. Oh, there you go.
Well, I do want to speak on that, what Travis just said.
Go for it.
Well, we didn't know anything about Leon until it was time to get ready to start filming again.
Yeah.
So you call us your friends, and you expect for your friends to have your back. But
Did I know anything about James or Antonio? The answer's to no. I didn't know anything about them. I met them on set.
Okay, well,
that's it.
But don't expect somebody to want your back when it looks like what it was given, and you want us to take up for something on what it was given to the world. What are we supposed to take up for?
You supposed to take up for your friend and not try to throw your friend under the bus.
Me and you, Travis, we wasn't close like we were last year.
Okay.
And I never dogged you out. You didn't out. No.
You said you spread his business all through the season.
You didn't watch the same show I watched.
That campaign, honey.
The conversation that was had after.
There was a few instances.
Dogging him out and stating my opinion are two different things. You guys dogged him out. That's what you need to be looking at. I've never dogged you out. Why would I dog you out? I stated my opinion.
So let me ask this question. I think this is a great question. Who do you consider to be a friend in the group right now?
As of today?
As of today.
I question a good bit of friendship. Who I consider a friend regardless of on camera, off camera, rah-rah. Who I consider a friend on camera and off camera was you, D'Angelo. And then I also consider me and Damon. We are rebuilding our friendship.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't really know Todd that well, and me and Noel, we haven't got to that level of calling each other friends or associates yet.
Okay.
But we respect each other. We have had conversations off camera. He has apologized, man up, woman up, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what he is today. But he has owned up to a lot of the shit.
So what did you want from me?
Yeah,
Because I didn't do anything but speak on, all I did was have commentary in regards to what it was. I never said that you and Leon are not together. And when they asked me where y'all, do you think they're together? I said I plead the fifth because I was not, I didn't know. It don't look like y'all
Did you ask me? Did you ask me?
What you mean?
Did you ask me?
Date with y'all.
Okay, so did you ask all the questions you want to ask at the date? No, you didn't.
Even at the date, Travis, I still didn't feel like y'all was together.
We're dating.
That's why I still was confused.
So you think we supposed to be like you and your man?
Boyfriend. You were
When did I say boyfriend?
You said boyfriend right before.
Pull up the camera.
Right before.
Pull it out.
The last reunion, you said that you were very, very happy.
I sound very, very happy, but did you hear me say
But
B-O-L?
very happy.
Did you see me?
In a good space.
I am in a good space. I'm still in a good space.
That means you're a boyfriend.
Quick question. How do you define boyfriend and dating? Like what is dating, boyfriend, what does that mean to you? Like
dating, you're getting to know somebody. You're going on dates. You're spending the time with each other. You're getting to know one another.
Okay.
Boyfriend, that's when you have the official title.
Okay.
Me and Leon, we haven't got that part yet. We're long distance. How they can get to the relationship really quick because they ride their man all the time. We don't get to see each other like that.
Did you say ride the man?
No, they ride their man all the time and they see their man all the time. I don't get to see Leon all the time like that like I would like to. I wish I could see my man every goddamn day, but unfortunately I cannot. So when you're dealing with somebody long distance, it takes a little bit longer time to get to that level.
Makes sense.
Hell, they said they were happy. Congratulations. I love it. Even to this day, I still respect them to a certain level, and I still respect their man. I have no problem with that man.
That's a beautiful thing.
And I never say anything negative about their man. If anything, I've been very, very friendly with them. I try to crack jokes. I try to have fun and bring good energy when I'm running.
I love it.
I didn't say anything negative. You wanted me to say they are together.
I did not want you to say that. I wanted you to be a friend, D'Angelo. We're on the show, and you ain't never see me dog you out or bring up any of your man.
Me bringing it up, that's the only thing that started it. The whole season is when I said, well, you know they say Travis renting his boyfriend, and the show dragged on for me, and that's what took Noel.
Why would you have a conversation? Go ahead.
Drag this whole thing, and that's
D'Angelo, hold on, one second, please. Let me get this out.
You made a little comment.
I exposed you. God bless you. I exposed you. Girl, they know how crazy you are. I'm with you. I'm the star today.
Let's get to this because I feel a lot of tension here. How do you really feel about Travis?
I don't have an issue with Travis. When we first had the brunch, the brunch happened, the tea got did. All I did was this. All I did was this. So I'm gonna make it make sense for you today.
All right, let's do that.
The rumor came out at the brunch. All I did was they trying to make me the issue. I'm not.
Y'all trying to make me.
I'm not the issue. No, I'm not trying to make you the issue with Travis. I don't.
Y'all was ready to go in.
Hold on. D'Angelo, ask a question.
Because you know.
Y'all got my social media and everything. I never done
the thing with me and Travis is that The rumor got brought over at the brunch, right?
Heard some information.
After the brunch
she took that information at her dog party.
Oh my God! Can we explain it? Do you guys want to hide the narrative? Because I can yell.
I got you.
Oh my God! Can I
got
talk?
She was
Okay.
She took some information and ran with it, and when she went to her dog party, she threw that shit in your face. She didn't know you. That's where the motherfucking drama came from.
I see that y'all trying to defend your friends. Hold on, pause real quick. Let me just reset real quick. I get that you want to defend your friend, you get emotional about it.
No, it ain't about nothing.
It's about being real. And the truth,
keep going around.
Hold on. What we gonna do? I promise you, Rara, you can respond. Okay.
Y'all want to put me into a corner? I'm here.
What we gonna do?
Disengaging.
For right now.
Did we talk the day of the brunch? On the phone. On
Malcolm's phone.
On
We talked off camera, yes.
Okay, so we talked off camera. Travis was very upset about what was being said at the brunch.
Yeah.
So at that moment, he was just, it wasn't like he was like, oh, trying to get an ally. He was just wanting to thank me for asking questions. Like I did at the brunch. Y'all saying this on camera, let's validate it. What do y'all know? Have you saw the boyfriend? Have you da-da-da? I've asked everybody here questions. So after that, everybody's like, oh, we playing it coy. From the brunch, everybody's trying to tell me this is how Travis is. We got some people in the group that like to hold grudges. We got some people, all the negative traits of what this friend is, but you're warning me of your friend. Instead of being like, oh, he's a great person. You're going to like him. He real jolly. He do got a big personality. He doesn't know. Oh, my God.
I did
so
we
move forward.
I said Travis is funny and Travis
so but you still gave his negative character traits.
Go ahead.
Let's not avoid the truth. It wasn't meant to be okay, you want me to tell the truth. Now you're upset like it always happens. So moving forward, we see me and Travis had our conversation. He gets to the dog park. Because he mentioned, he was like, yeah, production said that you're having a dog party. Well, yeah, girl, come on by. Came 15 minutes late. 15 minutes before we ended it. I was like, okay, we here to work. I got some questions for you. This is what's being said. He said, okay, cool. Are you ready, boyfriend? I said, okay. On the camera.
I said, okay, cool. Ask me 1,000 questions. I said, hello, good morning, good afternoon.
You were prepared to answer the questions.
I was prepared to meet you and prepared to have.
You did say okay. You did say okay.
Because I'm a factual girl and I like to get straight to the tea, hear from the horse's mouth. Do you live here in Atlanta?
I do not.
I got clearance to ask the person I'm asking questions from. He gave me clearance to ask the question.
Okay.
Are you renting a boyfriend? Are you doing this? Where'd you hear it from? All I did was show up to a brunch and the tea came to me by way of your friend and my friend. So he was like, okay, And then because of my delivery, let's not negate the fact that I am full on alcohol at this moment.
You had wine.
Party, my delivery was very wrong.
You didn't have Tito's, you had wine.
I didn't have wine. I had Fireball. I had a half bottle of Fireball.
Child, that ain't hard liquor.
I had a half.
They can get you there.
I had a half a bottle of Fireball.
You never done Fireball?
I do Tito's.
You showed up late.
So I was busy.
So at that moment, it was okay. We gonna go ahead and wrap this up because it's time to go. So you got blase blah. No, you got blase blah. We get into a little spat, whoop-de-woo, whatever. It created the tension between us. We settled it at the party after we sang happy birthday.
Right.
I apologize. I might be coming off a little bit too hard, whoop-de-woo. We cleared it. We get to Dave & Buster's. I call it out again. I heard it from you. And then it went from, you didn't hear from me. I wasn't doing it like that. I wasn't this and that. All I'm saying is that this is where I heard it from. You wanted to know where I heard it from? This is what I did. After that, that wasn't my business.
Okay.
Yes, it's cute.
It wasn't your business, but you took your time.
Because it was funny. Why would I not?
How's that funny?
It's entertainment.
How is that entertainment and funny? Picking up somebody saying they were renting somebody.
And are you talking about the argument we had when I said you're renting?
You said you kept going on. You said that was funny. How is that funny going around lying and saying somebody rent somebody?
I didn't know if it was a lie. I really didn't care.
You asked me a question at the doggy party, right?
You said no.
I gave you the answer right.
Everybody else said yes.
I gave you the answer right. You're going to resource. I'm the source. Okay.
The fact that I went to the
resources. You came to the source. You came to the source. You went to the resources first, and I'm the damn source. I gave you a definite answer, and you kept on dragging it down the line. Let's be clear. We good, honey. We ain't gonna get out of here. We just having a heated conversation, honey.
Next week on part 2 of the Shit We Do for Love reunion.
Well, hell, in Savannah, he was kissing somebody else.
Based on the people in the house who weren't in relationships, who was it?
My nieces and nephews are very vocal, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to see me kissing the man on TV and they come to me, hey, so what did you do? And I'm like, I don't know how to have that conversation.
Yeah.
Everybody does not need to know who your man is, who you dating, because it causes tension and frustration in your own relationship.
But at the same time, you do want to express your love.
Like, why would you stoop that low to try to belittle somebody?
Oh, you making it seem like I've been trying to get at you, you was trying to get at me. It was not like that. Your man blocked me. Okay, where's your phone? Where's your phone?
My phone is in my pocket.
Okay, well, if that's the case, okay, pull it out.
Go get your phone. Go get it. You got 14 grades.
You know, I'm not a hoe.